In the beginning, it was all rainbows and unicorns. The sky was the limit and the road life would have fixed everything. Fast forward 5 months, and the rainbows turned to Boston snow, the unicorns migrated south for the season. And as for our expectations, well, the road, although it has its moments, is far from fixed everything. If anything, it's forced us to see our issues for what they are, and all I can say is we're working on it. But what we have gained since leaving our life behind is a closeness in our family that would have otherwise been filled with the chaos of life. A better geographical understanding of our country, and for me personally, coming to terms with the fact that I'm terrible at interactions with travel officials. I mean, really bad. I'm not sure what it is, but I get tunnel vision, and yeah, I guess what I'm trying to say is pursuing a dream is work, just like anything. But if the juice is worth the squeeze, and it's important enough, you'll find a way to achieve that goal. But it won't be easy. It's never easy.
But maybe I'm getting a little ahead of myself.
I'm Jason, a wild adventurer, and this is my better half, Francesca. She's pretty much the glue that holds this little family together. Marley is my firstborn, and a little too smart for her own good if you ask me. Jax is my boy through and through. There's not a tree too tall or a trail too tough for this little adventurer. So this is the OXFamily, and the story of an ordinary family wandering this amazing planet in search of extraordinary places.
When we left you, we just finished visiting our friends Daria and Bob in Sanibel, and we were on our way to Key West, but what we didn't realize is that this was busy season in the Keys, and we neglected to make reservations at one of the few state parks. So we stayed the night at Mama Ox's cousin's house, and ended up with more starfruit than most people eat in a lifetime.
Nope.
Where you guys off to?
We're gonna go to the Keys, Key West.
Key West?
Yeah, we got a campsite down there, so we're gonna go down there for a few days.
We're gonna have starfruit coming out of our ears.
Got enough?
Yeah, plenty. Mamma mia.
I told you I was going to get you some stuff.
Which is this?
It's a banana.
All right. We stayed at Cousin Frankie's last night, who was a hoot. Yeah, he's a good dude and he's very funny and very opinionated. But and he loves his guns. So don't go over to his house and say hi, otherwise you might get shot. But but now we're headed to Key West, and we got a very expensive campsite. I think this is probably the most we've ever spent on any one campsite. What was it?
It was like $100 a night.
Yeah, so we're headed down there. We're probably gonna go by No Name Bar. They've got like inside of it's all wrapped with like all kinds of dollar bills. Hundreds, 20s, 1s, 5s, all kinds. So we're gonna go have lunch there and then mosey on to the Florida Keys, Key West. That was not Lucy's kids?
No. They're her grandkids. So, Nana Lucy had Grandma Jean, Auntie Lydia, Kay.
You getting tired, buddy?
Yes. Yep.
Love you. Can you see yourself in the picture? We're at the No Name Bar, and there is a lot of money in here. We decided to go outside. It was a little chilly on the inside. But it was pretty cool with all those dollar bills. We're gonna do do one of our own here pretty soon after we leave. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Look at those forks. It's the fork man.
Yeah.
All right, we made it to our Key West campground, and I'm kind of having second thoughts. The most expensive campground we've ever had, and it's probably like the weirdest situation, being stacked on people on people on people. But whatever, I mean, right now, we've got this whole row to ourselves, because there's nobody behind us, and nobody over on the other side, but we'll see. I'm sure that'll fill up once the weekend hits.
It's tiny.
This is kind of like my...
Life on the road has a strange way of throwing the kinds of people in your path that you may have otherwise avoided, only to realize you had a lot more to learn from them than you'd have ever thought. And Mama Ox found herself in exactly that situation. After a random conversation with one of the other camp visitors at the pool, she realized not only that we had YouTube in common, but who she was talking to was Larry Lawton. Now, if you're not familiar with him, let me give you the quick backstory. Years ago, Larry was arrested and given a life sentence as the nation's largest jewel thief. But Larry wouldn't accept that. No, after just a few years, he earned his law degree, fought his sentence, and got it reduced to 12 years, and has spent the rest of his free life on this planet making a positive impact on anyone he interacts with. Well, the family headed off with him, and he with us, and after spending pretty much the rest of the day together, we joined him on his channel for an interview before the next day when his plans led him elsewhere. And just like that, he left us, not only as lifelong friends, but with more than 500 new subscribers. So Larry, wherever you are, thank you, my friend.
That's what I'm confused about.
Affiliate me with the OXFamily? Is why I did it?
Alright, well, I'm alone, simply for the fact that we're arguing. Me and Mama Ox. And the irony is, we're arguing about her name, Mama Ox. She doesn't like Mama Ox. So I said, if she doesn't want to be Mama Ox, then why does she name herself that? Anyways, arguments happen. They do. Even on the road. Even in good weather, on the beach, on the road. Yeah, they still happen. Still real life, I guess.
Why am I the only one who's left in the rain with nobody to hold on to?
We're in Key West. We're at the beach with some friends. And just gonna have a beach day. 81 degrees. I think this is the hottest it's been since we've been on our trip.
Why am I the only one who's left in the rain? If I had an option to be someone else, I would. And let go of you. I know that I'm obvious, that I'm made this way. But why didn't I stay when I had the chance? Maybe it will pass by, someone save me for a pass out. I'm too lonely to be down my drink at this pace. Yeah. Why am I the only one who's left in the rain with nobody to hold on to?
Beautiful day. This is amazing. The beach is incredible. Hair is amazing. This is what we've been looking for the whole trip. And we just now found it. 3 months in.
Wish I could say I was finally over you, but that's not
Alright,
the
well,
truth.
we're at Hurricane Hole. I don't really know what to expect. Kyle and Katie, this is their spot, so check it out and see what's going on.
I get a little bit breathless. My thoughts are too big. Can I get some comfort, please? I guess I should have been honest. It breaks in my heart
So tell us the story. How did you?
I caught him with a net.
You walked over there and could you see him?
Yeah.
And then you just dipped the net down in there and grabbed him? That's crazy. Let me see. Whoa!
Those are swordfish, are they?
I think.
They're needlefish.
Needlefish.
I get a little bit breathless. My thoughts are too big. Can I get some comfort, please?
All right, we're downtown Key West at Mallory Square. It's supposed to be like street performers and all kinds of cool stuff. So. I'm not sure, to be honest. Oh, that was just the name of the place. Eduardo Gatto. Oh yeah, it is. Ellen Russell Mallory.
So smart.
Ellen Russell.
Something sweet?
Something sweet, yeah. What color is there? Dad's getting tired. I'm getting sleepy. I like going through towns and these little shops and stuff, but only for a short amount of time, and then I get bored.
Our time in Key West was more than we'd ever imagined. We'd started out apprehensive about our camping arrangements, but what it lacked in space and view, it more than made up for with the community we found. Florida had been good to us. We'd made memories, friends, and most importantly, had given us some of the warmest weather we'd seen since we'd left on this journey. But it was time to move on, and as one of the harder parts of the nomadic lifestyle, it was time to say goodbye to the friends we'd made. So to Kyle, Katie, Larry, Amy, Melissa, and Ryan, it was amazing being able to hang out, and we'll forever remember our time with you guys. But it was time to start heading north, and the next stop on our way to Baja for the winter was to visit an old friend of mine in Melbourne, Chris Burns. What we didn't anticipate is just how much fun we'd have with him and his family.